I have to admit, I think this came out quite well. My favourite part is definitely the map, but even without that, I think this all came out pretty well. It's interesting too because I'm very much, for the first time in a while, having to come up with my own designs, because a lot of the stuff I was doing for Londinium, occasionally I did my own thing, but most of the time I was going for historical accuracy. And even when I did do my own thing, I was restricted by that accuracy. But that's not the case with this build, not at all. And so far I'm loving it. Next though, well, I'll be perfectly honest with you, I'm not entirely sure how this is going to go. Because next is going to be really sort of fixing the outside look and trying to build a balcony for upstairs. And afterwards it's going to be upstairs. But for now, I need to work on the balcony. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this, so this is certainly going to be an interesting one. But all I do know is, let's get started. Well, that's looking a lot nicer now, isn't it? So let's have a look at what we've done. Perhaps the most obvious thing here is that we have a new floor. You can see I've changed the design down here, and actually if anything there's a little bit less here than there was before. The design is less complicated, but also with these balconies and with the struts from a distance, it doesn't look particularly, I suppose, flat. But also what makes it also look a bit less flat is the fact that it is no longer flat. You can see I have added some more wood, basically wooden borders to go around everything, and it makes it look just a whole lot more 3D. Less blocky, I guess, which, you know, I know this is Minecraft, but blocky is not particularly what we're going for with this design. And it's basically the same here, and if we go around the back, you can see it's the same there. Originally I half thought about having a balcony that went all the way around, like it was just one balcony. But I think I prefer it like this. I think I prefer it separated like this. I think it looks good. See, here's all the balconies that we have built. But, as you can see, that is not the only thing we've gotten done. Because, well, there's a whole lot of building done. It's not just the shell, it's a lot of the interior too. Not all of it. We haven't yet finished. But we have definitely done a lot. Let's go and have a look. Go through the old areas and we will climb up to the new area. Now we actually built the floor for the first floor, this first floor room last time, because it kind of just worked with everything we were doing. But today we got everything done. So you see the flower areas here, we have some little flower area here, some seating areas here, and so on. Now these halls will lead, well, to balconies, but also to the towers. The towers have not yet been done. That is a next time project. So you can see there are doorways here that lead out to the balconies. And then if we leave this room here, we come out into a hallway. Very different from the hallway downstairs, a very different style. I wanted it to be a very different style. Mission accomplished? Yeah, mission accomplished. We come through, we have another kind of hallway, which is just basic plants. The plants are basically just sort of to fill the hallway. There's nothing special about this one. I like it, but it's not anything amazing. Then we have the forge. This is probably my least favourite room out of all of them, just because we've got this massive blank space. I filled some of it up because I'd forgotten there were smelting tables, but yeah, we need a bit more, and I'm not entirely sure what that should look like yet. But I do like it. It's just probably my least favourite, but it's still good. Still like it. From here we have our potions room. Looking, well, it's looking a bit sort of, I suppose, conveyor belty, but that was kind of the point. the idea is supposed to be able to get things done quite quick. You've got your potion brewing here, and you've got, well, the brewing there, the cauldron's there, and we've got some nether warts growing here. I've been kind of going out my way to use sort of resources and blocks and stuff like that I've never used before. Partially just to make the building look more varied, but partially because I just want to use everything that Minecraft's got to offer in this world, because that's one thing I couldn't do on Londinium, was have a lot of variety, because it all had to be sort of white and red. But this one I can. Here we have a crafting room, which I quite like. We have the sort of crafting areas here with ender chests. Have a little area here which is with all the different kind of things that we wouldn't normally be using, and then we have some enchanting areas there, and the little trees. I like the trees. I think they're cool. And then if we head down here, we have the aquarium. I'm probably going to adjust the aquarium at some point because I feel like there's some bits I could have done better, but all in all, I quite like it. It's quite cool, and you can see it's all connected. It's just I've put the tunnel here to get through. I think it's my first proper real aquarium, and so it's it definitely could be better, but I like the concept. I think the concept's cool. And that is that, I guess. Now let's get rid of this hideous weather while I really show this off to you. Because I dare say I've done quite well. I was hoping to get sort of the shell done and some of the rooms, but that's all the main rooms done. All that's left is those 4 little hallways and the tower rooms, and then we'll be moving on to the second floor, which will be the final floor. The towers will have a 3rd floor, but the rest, this main building is only going to have 1 more floor. Like, my bedroom is going to be at the top of this, stuff like that. That's literally... next time is going to be my bedroom and things like that. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. But anyway, thank you for watching, thank you for being here, and I suppose join me next time when we get the 2nd floor done, or at least started.